Looks like we're live.
Hi guys, we're live on Shirtless Guy YouTube channel. We're here to announce that the auction of the Ratterator is still going on. It finishes tomorrow with the final bids, and the Ratterator is the Porsche of heavy metal pedals, the Rat of rats, and we're up to $560 now. So keep on bidding, and for the winner, the one who wins the auction and buys the first Ratterator that we're selling, I'm donating this necklace. This is nothing to me. I wear this about a third of the time I go on my walk, a fourth, a third, something like that. I wear this a lot. It's red and white balls, kind of alternating in color with each other, and I really like this necklace. I wear it all the time. You can see it in my pictures often if you look.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, I didn't. That's actually true.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
got a lot of vibe and energy on it.
It's not going to fit.
Yeah, but I love this necklace, and I'm donating it to the buyer of the first buyer of the pedal. I mean this. I mean that this is
that's amazing.
This is one of my main necklaces. I didn't go in there and pick out something I didn't like and just give that away. I gave one of the ones I really like away. So that shows what I think of the Ratterator and about this auction. So
okay, so we have the live link down over here, with the camera on the corner over here, so you guys can put in bids or what have you.
The other link was just a mobile link. This is the actual internet one. I have a feeling it's the one you can do on the computer. And so I wrote...
We have the actual pedal. So this is the actual pedal that's being sold. Jimmie's going to play through it. You know, and he has a new song that he has introduced here.
Yep, I just wrote a song on my walk called Hated. As in, I think you know what I mean by that. So I have the words written out. I wrote these on my walk. I'd like to play it for you guys. I guess peace, love, and rock and roll.
All right, man. That was pretty good.
Thank you. Well, I wrote those lyrics based on how I feel about sometimes being hated, but if you can express the art, it gets it out of you, and you make art, not neurosis. So I choose health and I choose art, and I made that art, and it makes me feel better. Like I got that off my chest, and hopefully it sounded good. I started with a song, Mr. Brownstone by Guns N' Roses. And I just thought, well, I can do that too. Wanted to make my own little deal out of it, so I just moved it around and put it to my lyrics. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this is the Ratterator. I can put these lyrics away now because I can't remember my lyrics. I can write them, but then I have to read them sometimes. But this is the Ratterator we're selling right here. Matterator's had it on what he sets it up as. I'd like to tinker with it though, just to show you guys how I use it and the sounds I like out of it.
Well, what I wanted to show is I wanted to show the compressor and show you the compressor too.
Yeah. Let's see that.
So
that's actually one of my favorite parts of the pedal.
Yeah, so this is pretty unique. I don't know of any pedals. Oh, by the way, I went to Guitar Center yesterday.
Yeah.
And showed him his pedal.
Yeah.
Well, undisclosed location.
Oh, okay. Not San Marcos. Jury will disregard that.
Anyway, so there was this bassist guy that played it, and it was great. Because since this is full frequency, he put his bass up to it,
and it just conquered. I bet
it just sounded like
it just dealt.
It sounded like Godzilla.
Yeah,
took over the place. All the alarms went off. You know,
buzzing. The sprinklers going off.
They have little guitar alarms.
There's a bomb.
He's like, oh man, I haven't heard that before.
Yeah.
So he was pretty amazed.
Yeah.
I told him it's not for sale.
Right.
So had to leave. He was like.
I'm so close. I just had it in my hand.
But then I had another guitar guy do it. So anyways, what I want to say is, so this is the notch filter here. And this right here is the compressor. And what I want to do is drive this and then show you the lights on the compressor lighting up. But I need to protect this, so...
Yeah, protect that sucker.
Let me grab a...
Display at your own risk.
Yeah, let me grab a rag here. There we go.
Yes.
But you can see how packed the electronics are here.
Yeah,
all handmade.
They're dense.
So I want to... When I was testing one of these other pedals once, I grounded it out and had to replace the LEDs, so I don't have to replace the LEDs.
Yeah. So
the compressor's on. So what I'm going to do is I want to show them the lights.
Yeah.
And okay, so the compressor's on. Go ahead. So the way this compressor works is it works off of volume. So the more volume you put to it, the more the compressor activates. Also, the more low-end energy you put to it, it activates. So you have more bass, you may have to reduce the volume a little bit. There's a little play in between the volume and the compressor. Now, I could have put a separate input volume to the compressor.
But that would...
Well, it's just putting complication into the pedal.
That's not necessary.
What people have to be aware of is that when they have the compressor on, it's a play between the volume level and adjusting the volume knob and how much it drives the compressor. So if you want less drive, and that's the other thing to say is this pedal, they were amazed at Guitar Center.
Oh yeah. Because
of the way they said this pedal has so much drive. Their guitar was on 3 and the amp was on like 1. And it's blowing away everything. They said this pedal is like hot.
It is.
So it's hot enough. And
That's
one of
why
the reasons why it's hot is I have a JFET transistor on the output. Now the normal Rat does not have a JFET transistor. All it has is a pot. Problem with that pot is you can get tone suck in between other pots because as you adjust the knob, right,
you bleed over through the closeness.
especially if you have a long cable run. But since this has a fully buffered JFET on the output,
you can get them close, and
it just drives everything. So basically, what it is there's a 2N5458 buffer that's outside of the Rat and outside of the low pass filter, the Aurora curtain. Then there's a volume knob. So in between the two JFETs is the volume knob, the volume pot. So it's totally isolated from the outside.
Yeah, it's not next to anything it can bleed over to.
So it really, and that's what gives it a lot more drive and even clean tone. You can take this distortion knob, turn it to 0, throw up the volume, and it's super clean.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I want to show you here is how if you can lean over and look at this while playing the guitar a little bit. Go ahead.
At the camera.
No, down over here.
Just look at the light.
Get up, lean up and over. But you may not like the too much compression, and if you do, then what you do is you just back off the volume knob.
Or the bass.
You know. But you kind of have to listen by ear.
Yeah.
If it starts to pump too much or squeeze too much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's a volume. It's a function of volume and frequency. So don't play too low and don't play too loud if you don't want the compression to be too much.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a clean tone.
All right.
So one thing people have asked, does this pedal do what's called a clean boost? Now I will argue, because I've run the oscilloscope on this, if you turn the distortion knob down to the minimum, it just equals the input waveform.
It doesn't take anything away. It's not
well,
like
normally with the distortion knob, it jacks it up 150 times. So when you turn this knob, it's logarithmic, but it will adjust the waveform up 150 times, and then it throws it like waves crashing over rocks. It throws it off over these hard clipping diodes that basically massacre the waveform and behead it and chop it off, and that's what creates the distortion.
Right.
But there's little levels in between where you can take that distortion down and almost give it a 2B type glow.
Yeah.
But you have to be, you have to adjust it. It actually goes into distortion really quickly.
Yeah.
Just anything.
I like it that way for me, but whatever.
But my whole point is what I want to show you right now is we'll adjust the volume on this, but this is what I consider clean tone here. Listen to it. Power chord, tripower. you notice about the compression when it's on versus off?
More distortion with compression, I think.
Yeah. Does it? It sounds more tonal, right?
Yeah.
A little more tonal.
Yeah.
Because what compression does, post compression, it kind of glues things together. That's what's great about post compression.
Yeah.
Compared to regular guitar compression, is really just for pre-emphasis on like pick attack and things like that.
It's minor.
Right?
It's minor issues, but this is the real deal.
And that usually goes before the first thing in the signal chain. This is a card right after the whole signal chain. This is the very last thing.
Yeah,
and
so
so
nothing
you
can
can
tamper
either-
with it before it gets live.
And this switch is basically either diverting the signal through the compressor and out, or it's bypassing it. That's all it's doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We'll increase the distortion a little bit, ready?
Yeah.
Slowly, we'll increase it slowly. It's totally. Distortion, every knob on this has been designed to go too much.
Yeah.
In other words, the knob doesn't make sense if you're riding the knob at 10 all the time,
because that's the only way to get a good sound.
So what I did is on purpose I built too much bass.
So you forced it back off, which makes it adjustable and makes
too
it
much mids.
Right.
Too much treble.
Right.
So you'll find out actually the pedal sounds pretty good with the knobs kind of in the middle.
Right.
If you go to any extreme like the distortion, it drives so much where
that
you can start what's called motor boating.
Yeah.
On the if you have too much bass, what can happen is you can get some oscillations, feedback.
Yeah.
And it'll go boop 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 boop, and then you have to back it off a little bit. But see, personally, I like that. That's why I call it the Porsche guitar pedals, right? Because you can decide whether, like, if
There's
you're on a
no-
track, you can go fast enough to where you slide off the track.
Well, there's
right?
no way to really sound bad with this pedal. It's just a matter of how you want to sound.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Some people may
Like-
enjoy that overdriven, like,
some people. I may like riding an Indiana 500, and some other people might want to just ride a horse. But you can do either one with this pedal, right? Anything in between, right?
Yeah, I mean, the idea is that you can go and you can decide on different levels, and because the filters are so deep, they're 24 dB. You have these valleys, but on top of that, it can be really quiet. So if we lower the volume, right, and lower the distortion, right, and then just turn gain up, you still get distortion, but it's cleaner because it's not as overdriven.
There's different qualities of distortion, not just amounts of distortion. It's qualitative.
Yeah. So if you turn that, it'll still go all the way up, but it gets kind of dirty.
Yeah.
When you go to the end of the knob.
Yeah.
If you want less dirt, more of a cleaner, which I kind of like, if you back off the distortion a little bit.
We'll play that.
And the volume.
Let's hear that.
Go ahead. Yeah. So if you want to be really clean, let's say, let's say you have this hiss. No, hold on. So you can hear that hiss?
Yeah.
Now that's full volume.
Yeah.
But if we take, hold on, let me adjust the volumes over here so you hear it. So if you hear that hiss, that's like max.
Right.
But here's what the high pass filter does. I mean the low pass. You know?
Takes the hiss away. Yeah.
Takes the hiss down. But what I recommend is the hiss's gain. It's going to pick up artifacts on every long cable run. It'll pick up everything. So the idea is to kind of ride the pedals in the middle.
Yeah.
Now go ahead and play. That mud there, keep playing that. I'll take the mud out. So this is scoop. You're going to hear bass and you're going to hear treble. The mids are going to drop out a lot. Listen to this. There's no mids. I'll increase the mids. what we'll do is we'll go low on the bass, and we'll let the mids. Basically, we're going to give a big mid hump. We'll roll the highs off, roll the lows off, and just have it like all mid.
Let's try that.
Okay, ready? Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Sound you want out of this pedal, I swear to God, you can get anything you want.
Okay, so another thing that I'd like to do is, I felt really bad for Pudge this week. Didn't we feel bad?
We feel really sorry for him.
And
we mean that in the kindest possible way.
Biz kind of sucks too. We feel really bad for those guys.
We feel moderately sorry for Biz, but we feel really sorry for Pudge.
Yeah, Pudge is kind of like disappeared. I don't know.
Yeah, he's this guy.
I think he was depressed.
Yeah.
Hanging over freeway overpass, people trying to talk him down.
He's trying to walk around and suicide by cop kind of thing.
And just for that, what I want to do is I want to bring out something. And I really wish
him the best.
I really wish that people would provide donations to
the Pudgelicious Foundation.
And so
Pudgelicious.
What we've come out with here is donations
matching funds for Pudge.
Yes, donations for
For
Pudge.
every dollar bid in the in the pedal, we will donate a penny to Pudge.
Please help him out as much as possible. In fact, I'm going to be the first one
to take action
to help him out.
And takes initiative.
Because he may be so depressed he's homeless now.
Yeah, and, he may be out of his mind and incoherent.
At least if you guys can give something, anything,
anything
to
would
help him.
Anything is better than nothing, which is Pudge.
Yes. So here we go.
Yes.
Here we go.
Here's a start. Let's do it for you, Pudge. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, that's healing for Pudge. I feel better now. I'm already feeling better myself.
I brought some
good
donations for you here.
Oh,
you
thank you. I mean, I can do
He'll be happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show off. I'm that good. Watch this. I'm going to toss these in there. I missed. Darn it. Come on, Pudge. I know you can do better than that. Pudge, we can do this. That's one. Missed one. Come on. Oh, gosh. We got a second one. Pudge. Oh, that's a third. Okay, let's get a... Oh, yes, a third one for Pudge. He's going to be okay. We saved Pudge. We saved him. He got 3 coins. That should be well enough to take care of whatever mental problems he has. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Enough's enough, Pudge.
That's the other thing, too, is we'd like to thank people that put in the bid.
Yes, and notice that
they have trust in us.
Yes,
that
we're going to help Pudge. It's for a good cause. It's for the betterment of Pudge. It's a non-profit, Pudgelicious for the benefit organization as well, and we mean the best. And Pudge, we hope you get well soon, and come back to join us someday.
Yeah, he hasn't posted anything.
Yeah,
Ever
we
since he
feel-
lost
we
his
feel
he's lost
bad.
his one channel.
We feel
you
bad.
know?
We feel really bad. Well, that's the channel he lost. It was a really good channel that he lost because he was being a naughty boy too much.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
walking around with those nards hanging out.
Yeah, I don't know who does that. Yeah. Well, I said it there, didn't I? Anyway, we love you, Pudge, and we mean no ill harm or ill will.
So Biz is saying the guy who lives in a trailer is talking about being poor.
Yeah.
Biz, what's wrong, buddy? I don't have
Well-
problems with people
well,
who lives in trailers.
Yeah, really? You got a problem with that? Are you putting down people that live in
Yeah,
trailers,
I mean,
motherfucker?
there's a
You want
lot
to come
of
to me and
people
talk
that-
shit to me
yeah.
in my face about that? You want to talk about poverty,
No,
dude?
there's a lot of people though that
What,
live
you
in
make
trailers.
fun of cancer patients too?
Yeah,
You make fun of kids losing their
probably
hair
just-
because
what
they're on
about,
chemo?
Why are you stopping at trailers?
Yeah,
They're
what's
gonna
up there? What about people that are just living on the street?
Well, yeah, no. What about people that live in apartments? Like, are you looking down?
Yeah,
upon
I mean,
that
you're
too?
so great, Biz. I mean, God, say hi to the Queen for me. Oh, she's dead. Say hi to Prince Charles, or no, he's the King. Say hi, please.
But watch, I know he's probably living in a nice house somewhere, right?
Yeah.
But he's still watching us.
Yeah. There's there's something to that there. Something's happening there we don't all understand.
But hey, Biz, all
Yeah.
is forgiven. All is forgiven.
Most is forgiven. Don't go too far.
But no, all is forgiven. You didn't let me finish.
Sorry.
All is forgiven.
Yeah.
If he puts his bid in.
Yeah.
All is forgiven.
Yeah. We don't.
Here, we need to feed him. Feed
Yeah.
him some more. Oh,
Oh,
there
that's
we
good.
go.
That's for you, Pudge. Oh, that feels good.
There
That's
we
good
go.
healing there. I felt that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, yeah. So there's
So-
that. There's that. Can I talk about my music for a minute, or is that kind of off topic? I'll let you be the director, Matterator. Anybody want to hear about my musical process, or is that like not the right time and place?
Yep, Biz said, how much will the second one sell for, though?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
we'll have
all of these
the
are gonna.
the
I hate
sophomore
to say
jinx,
it,
huh?
this isn't for.
Well, first of all, that admits that's admitting the first one's selling well, or you wouldn't do that. Second of all, you're prophesying, which is inaccurate because you're not a prophet, and also you have no evidence of that. And the challenge accepted.
Yeah, well, no. What I'm saying is, hey, look, I found a peso.
Ooh, some healing cases in
Yeah,
Mexico.
here we go. In case he's in Mexico.
You can get healing up there, down there in Cabo.
Come
In
on,
case you're there.
Biz, don't you care about your buddy?
Yeah, really. Your lover, your
Yeah, don't
intimate,
you care about
intimate
your buddy Pudge?
partner.
You gotta give a donation. I don't see a donation.
I don't
going
see
here.
crap from Shinola.
We need some donation. We gotta help him out.
Yeah, well, I thought you're the rich guy, Pudge. It should be. I mean, Bizarre Bees. It should be nothing to you. Aren't you living in the castle in London somewhere? I mean, you know, from high, looking
Yeah.
down on us
But
mere mortals living in
just from
trailers.
okay. So we have like at least a bidding war with 5 people, all bidding above 500 or above,
There you go.
and they know.
Yeah.
Kyle knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a friend, Kyle.
No, he's not. He's a guy that emailed me
I know.
early
yeah.
on.
Yeah, he's a good fan. He
Early on, he's like, when are the pet? This is like 6 months ago.
yeah. We're just starting the
And
process.
I said, look, dude, I'll let you know, but it's like still in the laboratory.
Yeah, in the lab. Yeah.
And then I remembered to email him and going, dude,
Yeah.
okay, it's going up, you know. He's like,
Next thing you know, Kyle something was his name to go by.
vengeance.
Kyle Vengeance is bidding. That's cool.
Yeah. So so the plan is we were going to see here. They're gonna make some up and away T-shirts. We gotta cut them in, dude. You can't be putting out that stuff without cutting old Jim in.
Yeah.
Jum in, as you call him. Jum.
Aren't I the subject of all the hate? I have a song about it here. I actually wrote a song about being hated,
Yeah.
and I felt that too. You know, you guys. You know, I don't know. You guys have a right to hate me. It's a free country. It's a free world. Hate me. In fact, if that heals you somehow, makes you feel better about your life or yourself, then I'm willing to take one for the team, so to speak, right? Take one for the team of humanity. You know, we're all here together. Fighting doesn't accomplish anything. It just puts us. It just divides and conquers us.
While you jam and talk to me, what I'll do is right here. Right here. Yeah.
Let me get El Strepo on. Should I stand up over here, or where do I stand? Right here, where I'm sitting? Where I was sitting?
No, right here. The camera's here. The stage is here.
Let's move the chair.
Yeah. You gotta dance like Mick Jagger.
Yeah, let's move like Jagger, right? no, I'm starting to get emotional here with my own lyrics.
Yeah.
That's what music's for too. It's emotional. It's an outlet, right? Right,
Yeah.
Ratterator?
See, so I'm popping this off amp in. Putting
Yeah.
this other
Can I
off
sit
amp
down
in.
now and
Yeah.
take this
Yeah.
guitar?
Sit
Okay.
down.
I'm alright.
Let's talk to Biz and those guys.
Yeah, I've talked to our friend Biz and Pudge and all the people that inspired me to write a song called Hated. That didn't come out of thin air. I mean, it's actually a thing, right?
Yeah.
There's a thing about being hated. I'm good with it though. I'm good, dude. If the ideas make me quit.
Let's look at what the pedal's going up to.
Yeah, see. That was a good little jam session there.
Let's see here.
Mm.
See what the auction's up to. You know what I think it is? It's
What?
dude, look what it's up to now.
What's it up to? Holy crapola.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's going up, dude. Well, that pedal is all heart, you guys. It's all heart. It's got the ability to do anything you want with any frequency range audible to the human ear. So take it or leave it, right?
Oh my god, mother lickers. Look,
He made a new
look what
phrase.
that's up to.
Is it 679? That's pretty good, you guys.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
The pedal just jumped up to $679.
Yep.
You know what, Biz?
Yep.
You know what that's called, buddy? You gotta go
donkey balls on the
smoke.
forehead.
You gotta go smoke a fat one, buddy.
Yeah, smoke a fat one on me.
Here's some more.
Oh, no,
Here's some more for
it's on. There's a fat one on us. If you want a fat one, come to the shirtless guy in the Matterator.
But I
It's a
do
fat
have a
one.
used metal zone that I can auction off just to you.
Yeah, we'll start the bidding at $1 million. Because we love you so much. You can afford a cool million,
Don't
right?
throw it. Just place it in there kindly.
Up there in
Yeah.
your palace, you can afford a cool million for Metal Zone. Right? Just give us a cool million for the Metal Zone. Get us out of this trash heap we're living
Dude,
in.
that's
This
crazy,
fucking
man.
trailer
Yeah.
shit. We're living. We're literally sitting here in squalor while you're in your fucking mansion. Throw us at least $1 million, so we can get out of this
So,
mess.
I'm going to show something very unique to this pedal here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No other pedal has a 3,300 UF
Uh-huh.
capacitor.
That's
Ripple. Microfarads.
microfarads, yes. Microfarads, yes. Go ahead. Now that I got that straight.
But that's huge because
Yeah.
that takes a
Yeah.
lot of ripple out.
Right.
It's what. The other thing too is the bias is a precision bias. Okay,
Yeah.
and what that means is normal biases are just a voltage divider. This one has a separate power supply unit that provides bias to all the boards, and it has a huge
Roll-off
capacitor for reserve. Because if you think about it, the way electronics is, you have ground
Yep.
and you have your high voltage. So you have your
Yeah.
ground and your 9 volt.
Right.
And really, it's the flow of electrons to ground,
That makes
which
the electricity.
makes it. That's work. It
Yeah.
does the work.
Well,
It's the components
can I
in
comment?
between.
Can I
go ahead.
comment?
Yeah.
There's, I hate to be nerdy too, but I can be sometimes. There's 4 forces in nature. There's the gravitational force, which governs large bodies, such as the fact that we stand on the Earth, and for some miraculous reason, we are attracted to the Earth. If we go above the Earth and let ourselves go, we fall to the Earth. That's called gravity. Then there's the force called electromagnetic force, and that's when you take a negative charge and a positive charge and put them close together. What do they do? They go together. They attract, and that's actually a force in nature. And if it weren't for that force, we wouldn't have any.
Look for a
It would be
39.
no internet without
Yeah.
that force.
Look for a 39K resistor for me,
I don't
and
see
then
one.
pull one out.
Oh, I don't see one. I already
Look through
looked.
it. No, look through
Oh,
it.
oh, you want a 39K?
39K.
All right,
For
you
your
said-
pedal, you gotta
Right. Okay, that's
You
is
gotta
that
do the
39?
work
Is that
here,
39 or 4? Is that 39? or
39K. So it's 39,000.
Okay. 39K, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that'll shut me up for a minute. Let me find this thing. 39K. Okay, I'm looking. This is a nice little thing. 39K, 27K, 31K, 51K, 82K, 91K, 39, right? Okay. 3.9K. It's not the same. Is that, wait, that might be what you're looking for. Is that it right there?
No, it's 3.9K.
I thought so.
So it starts small
and goes to large. Oh,
it's like a library, buddy.
yeah, it's like the Dewey Decimal System.
Want to show them that show them that book there?
Yeah, this is a book of capacitors.
Resistors.
Resistors. It's a book of resistors.
Through-hole resistors.
It's not alphabetically in order, but it's numerically in order from lowest frequency to highest frequency. So it's all in order there. The frequencies go up as you go. And he wants me to find 39K. So I'm looking for that. Let me see. That's 5.1K. 39K. Okay. I think I see 38K. Let's see, 30. I got one right here, man. See, I can do work. Here. Here's one of them right here, man. 39K right there.
Yeah, there we go. So put this one back so we don't forget
where it goes. In other words, put it back where it goes in the alpha, the numerically organized folder here.
And then what I need is go ahead and fold that.
Okay.
And I need a 470 ohm resistor. So I'll give you that book.
Okay.
So I have so many resistors, they got to go in 2 books. Eventually, I'm going to all surface them out in the next one. This is kind of my last. I'll still use some through-hole components, but all the resistors are actually going to be going surface mount.
Okay. So you want 470 ohms.
470.
Okay. Ohm is like an omega symbol. 470. Okay, let's find that.
So Biz, maybe you missed it, but I went by Guitar Center the other day, and I showed Jimmie the Jimmie pedal. There was a bassist there that tried it out. He dug it, man. He hadn't heard he heard sounds like Godzilla. It was starting to set off the
fire alarms.
All the alarms. It was starting to set. Well, they have those little speakers on the guitars now, so if people play too loud, they go off.
They go, oh wow, I didn't know
so
that.
So it started
clever.
going off.
That's clever technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is 470. Check my work. Check my work, man. I think this might be it. If not, I'm sorry I failed. Let's see if I think this is it. I gotta make it not tangled up with all the others. That's good. Let's try that sucker. 470. That's it. I'm going to have to unfold them so I don't rip them up. Okay. Is this one of them? I got these. Is that the right thing? I'm not sure. Okay, there's these. That was right here. Is that correct or is that not correct?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you found them, buddy. Yeah. So you rip one off. Give that one to me.
Rip one off and give one to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Here you go, man.
Yeah.
470 right here.
Put it down on the table there.
Right here? That's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. See, eventually, I'm already using OBS Studio on my own now. I'm using the Forest Right 2i2 on my own. And next thing you know, and Matterator is going to have me start making some soldering jobs on these things when I...
Yeah, and then they can't complain that you're not gainfully employed.
Yeah, they can't complain.
Well, as of right now, they can't complain.
No.
Because you are being quite a salesman, right?
Right.
And the most well-paid people in the world are salespeople.
Yeah.
Because 99% of people can't take rejection. Kind of like Biz, you know.
Yeah.
He gets
He gets
there.
butt hurt and goes cries in his corner.
In real life, in real life, he'd be walking around. Someone say something to him, and he'd melt. Go hide in his room and check in on shirtless guy. You know what I mean?
And then maybe call his doctor. Make sure he's okay. Just kidding.
Yeah. So.
There's that.
He says, let's see. Yeah,
don't forget,
you guys have to get to work, man.
Yeah.
Make some pedals, you know.
And don't forget, I'm donating one of my favorite necklaces. Believe me, I like wearing this thing. I'm donating it to the person who gets the highest bid on the new pedal, and I mean that. This is one of my favorites. I wouldn't just give you just crap. This is one of my favorite necklaces. I wear it all the time. I'm donating it to whoever gets the highest bid, just straight out.
Yeah, I mean, now's the time for all you guys complaining that Jim doesn't have a job or what have you,
I
or
live in a trailer
doesn't
and here
work
I am.
for, but he's working now. So now that he's working, you know, pay the man.
Yeah,
Pay the
really.
man.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
Get in there.
You can't give me taxation without representation. You know, you want to tax me for being broke, but then when I'm actually not broke, you want to not feed the, you know, you don't get to have it both ways. If I have a job, well, you know, don't take that from me and then make fun of me for not having it when you help take that away from me. That's a double standard. It doesn't hold up in court, and it's not logical or fair or kind. But me punching you in the face and saying, "Man, you got that man, your face is messed up. Can't you take care of yourself?"
Hey, Sir John Cool is in.
Yeah.
So John Cool, we do think you are cool.
Yeah.
So you keep being cool, man.
Well, I have.
Jimmie sometimes takes things like the wrong way.
Yeah, I do.
He feels bad about it later. So, but
Yeah.
that's his Aspie, man. That's like.
Well,
He
I
has
take
a
things.
blonde spot,
I take
you
things
just can't see
literally.
it.
I take things literally as they're said, Sir John. So when you say stuff to me that I don't know how you mean it in, I don't know the context you're saying it in, I don't know what your real heart condition is, and I just jump on what you wrote. That's just me being me. I don't mean to be a bad person. I don't mean to, you know, I don't mean to disrespect someone that deserves respect. That's not my intention. I just react to what's being written as if it's just that. I don't have a filter. It's one reason I can run around garbage. What do you call it?
So
Homeless.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have a retort for we all watched the video. That's
Of
what he
course.
says.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Andy McKnight. How you and Amy doing? How's she good? Is she still good?
Yeah. Then he said the police dogs were crazy at the airport. That necklace. I mean the one his mom gave you.
That's over my head. I don't understand anymore. Whatever, Andy McKnight. Hey, Andy, you're not doing. What are you doing? Where's your channel, Andy? What are you doing with yourself other than beating me up online and threatening in person?
All right, let's not turn into.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Then talk about something else.
Yeah. Too negative, man. We're all about Southern California,
Hey.
the desert sky,
Yeah.
and relaxing vibes.
Desert Sky Audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, Biz. You mean which MD do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my cousin's a medical doctor, by the way, and I have respect for that.
Yes, you do.
But don't forget, the MDs said that 3 weeks to the curve, right? They're the ones that said you got to wear a mask. So,
Right.
Biz, do you still wear a mask? Have you gotten your 8 jabs so far?
Mm-hmm.
You know, is that the MD you're talking about?
I got 2 of
And
them.
by the way, ChatGPT is a problem for MDs right now because people are going in with more information than the doctor.
The doctor has. Wow.
And then
We don't
if
have
the
much-
doctor's not mature, because doctors don't know. Doctors are like plumbers for the body.
Yeah.
It's like calling your plumber.
Yeah.
And certain doctors, they know.
That much.
Like I said, I know my cousin's a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they know.
This thing. And
They know that certain thing, and they're really good now. And medical doctors above that, they go to medical school, but it depends on the medical school. Then, is the doctor board certified? That's the other thing. So you can go to MD, But now with DEI, they're graduating all sorts of doctors. So what doctor you actually get?
Diversity and
Biz, what
equity
kind of doctor are you talking about? The ones that misdiagnose you all the time?
Right.
Are they the ones we're supposed to listen to? Here, Biz, I'm going to make you another donation since you're so fucking dumb.
Yeah. That's to get a new
there we
brain.
go.
That's to buy a new brain. Or am I being too negative when I say that? If I am, I'll just shut up. Otherwise, get yourself a new brain.
Yeah,
Got
go
money.
see a doctor.
Yeah.
Go see. Did you ask the doctor, Biz, it was okay if you walked outside your door the other day? Was that okay?
It's like Roy Schneider said in the movie 52 Pickup, if you're nervous, see a doctor. Great movie, 1986.
Dude, I have nothing against doctors, but they're not the panacea.
That's a
In fact,
good word.
most people
Yeah.
would not have see a doctor if they just get off the couch and walk like shirtless guy.
Yeah, there's that too. Treat it like, okay. Now, can I give an analogy? May I talk? May I say my crap? Look, you buy a car, and you put oil in it. You change the oil. You test it. You put the right gas in. You don't overdo this and that. You don't pop the clutch too fast. You don't go from first gear to fourth gear in one sweep. You don't do this and this and this and this to your car that I don't even know about. But then with your own body, you overeat, don't even exercise it off, and then at the last minute when the sickness comes, you go, holy shit, how'd I get that? I see illogic there. I don't even have a car, but I treat my body like you guys treat your car. Maybe better because it's my body.
It when motorcycling, all these guys are weight weenies. They're worried about how much weight they have on the bike. Oh, well, I need to upgrade my exhaust. I'll save 10 pounds. I'm like, dude, go on a diet. You can save 40.
Yeah.
There's these big fat guys on motorcycles all concerned about the weight.
Not to be a hater myself, but I see a lot of people. I go into fast food restaurants. I rarely go to real restaurants. I sometimes go to Denny's and get pancakes, but that's only like once a month. But I go into a lot of fast food places, and people are so picky and judgmental about their food. They go up there and go, I said I want my pickles like this. I want my onions here. Oh, and that tomato is undercooked or overcooked. And that meat, I want it on this side of the bun, not that side. And then once they have their food, they're eating way too much of it. They're not exercising it off their bodies, and their bodies are paying the price. I have an uncle, and the guy's great. I won't say his name. I'm not going to go there. But he doesn't believe in vitamins, and he doesn't believe in eating sugar. But he believes in eating like French fries and hamburgers and all kinds of greasy stuff, and guess what? He just got a stroke a couple weeks ago. Well, he doesn't take vitamin E, which thins the blood, which would have helped that. He doesn't watch his cholesterol and his fatty French fries, which would have helped that, and his greasy hamburgers, which would have helped that. Maybe if he had a balanced view of sugar and ate it only sometimes, but also didn't eat hamburgers and French fries all the time. And maybe if he said, well, maybe a vitamin can help me instead of that's all nut whack job stuff, and took a vitamin E once in a while, he might not have had the stroke. Well, that's like your car breaks down. You usually blame yourself for how you treated it. Well, then do the same with your body. Don't expect your body to go full force and full power and full health if you don't feed it and do it right. And that's what I try to do. And I don't tell any, I walk around, I get sunlight, which is vitamin D, I get exercise, which is very good for the heart and many other systems in the body. I live a low stress lifestyle. I got enough stress with my Aspie to go around, but that's basically my only stressor in life. I eat one meal a day. I poop like nobody's business. I poop when I don't eat anything. I'm very close to becoming a breatharian. When I could see myself someday just breathing the air and getting the nutrients out of it. I hardly eat, and yet here I am. I walk 13 or so miles a day, and I do it every day, and I try to have a good attitude and good energy, and all that helps for health. And I think health is the new wealth.
What does this say
my
on
slogan. It says.
Does it have a 22 on it?
It has a.
Should be a J22 or something.
Can't. There's not enough light. Let me see.
Yeah, the light's kind of low in here.
I don't want to miss. I think it says 17U.
It's hot as camel nuts in here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 37U.
So 3.7?
3.7. Because I almost knocked off the whole table.
No, I think it's 2.2.
Okay.
So 2A.
Can't say anything without my contacts.
Yeah, T 2.2.
I can't tell. It's not light enough in here, and it's too lightly written.
Yeah, 2A 2.2.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to mislead you. And I lead by example. I just do what they say. Gandhi said, to be the change you want to see in the world. I just do what I feel I like to happen, and I just try to give an example of trying to make health important. That's all, and good energy.
Yeah, good energy.
I really, even when we're teasing about Pudge and all that, and we're hating him, so to speak, I really don't feel it. I don't hold grudges. The guy just hit me.
Oh, I love Pudge. He's awesome.
Oh, he's awesome. He makes the world go rock and roll.
We fucking love it.
I don't.
The
hold
problem is I had a friend say that watched one of his videos.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's wrong with that dude? That dude like has a problem." He's like it has the opposite effect. I think he thinks he's having.
He thinks he's cool and putting me down when sometimes
you can tell he's so bothered by it.
Yeah,
that's what I kind of get at when people get so bothered by you, a guy that just basically has a touch of autism and is walking down the street.
Yeah.
It just bothers him so much. Oh, he's playing guitar too fast.
Well,
you know
how
what
do
I
you
mean?
play it? Tell me what notes to leave out. Like Mozart said that. He said he played too many notes. Well, he kept saying, well, tell me which notes.
And it's funny because listening to a lot of, like Rick Beato, he came out with a few videos recently. He goes, like, all the fucking music sounds the same.
Yeah.
All of it does.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing good anymore. Why? Everyone's using little romplers or like the modelers. They're not using analog. They're not using, like, this is hand done. It's like a Swiss watch, right?
Yeah.
It's all hand done. Now you can have a digital watch, you know.
Yeah.
And
but it's like every other digital watch. It doesn't have a character. It doesn't have personality. It doesn't have spunk or balls.
And so
Right.
that's the thing is people go out and they literally have zero creativity.
Well,
You know why? Because they have haters, what you call your haters. Those are what I call the gatekeepers.
Right.
They say, okay, you are not successful. You aren't successful. That's not your truth. Your truth cannot be. Your truth is your truth.
True.
They may not like it.
I don't like my truth, but it's my truth.
And you, as an artist, you go out there, you try to express yourself the best way you can. That's the way you see the world.
Yeah, so I see it.
You
Can I demonstrate musically? Can I, man?
Yeah. Go for it.
Well, let me explain something here. Maybe it won't explain anything, but maybe it'll shed some light on things. Let's say I'm holding a guitar, okay, and the Matterator says, and it's true. I'm very reactive to whatever sound I get. If I get a certain sound, it'll change the way I play. And there's so many different ways of playing, and it's all from your brain.
Can I put something that's weird here?
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
put a sound in.
Go ahead, play.
All right. Yeah, ready.
Go ahead.
Okay.
it's all upgraded.
All right, very good. Put it all back together.
Well, what we're gonna do is test it.
Yeah. See how that made me play? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dream of playing that way if I didn't have that sound, right? The sound informed what I played, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he can do me. He can the Matterator can get me to play whatever he wants. Just give me the right tone.
Well, one is I like, and it was my brother's favorite song was Utuku.
Yeah.
Utuku has that weird vibe, and it was that one live recording session. Just started throwing delays at you.
Now play like you're playing a machine gun. Make it fire, or play this. And
yeah, War. It underappreciated, a little pretentious, but underappreciated.
Yeah.
All that machine gun fire.
He just said, make it sound like a machine gun. Give me and it just.
So if you listen to War, there's machine gun fire from his guitar. So it's kind of funny to me where people go, well,
that's stupid,
but they didn't even recognize that was a fucking guitar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like I don't want to toot my horn, but just making an analogy, like Brian May. They never used keyboards in Queen, and he got a lot of people didn't get that he made all that sound on the guitar. Till later, now they do.
Yeah, okay. So let's test the compressor now. Go ahead.
All right.
Adjust so the volume's the same.
Right.
We're going to adjust so the volume.
I like that sound. Sorry about that, but I do. I'm gonna make a song out of that actually. My wife has wanted me to make a song out of the Die Hard chord. I never did, but now I just wrote it because that's what I'm gonna play. On the roof of Die Hard, when they play this chord. Helicopters after Bruce Willis. Make a song. That's the song.
keep playing. Let's see if this works. See if we get the diodes to light up. If not, I'll have to troubleshoot it further. Yeah.
Hope it works. I think it'll work.
Oh, there we go. We see them light up?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
I think it's all right.
Right.
Plugged in. Making a sound. What happened?
Am I doing in the wrong way? I did.
Yeah, that does.
Because I have to.
You
The
reverse
pedal.
the input and the output, right?
So be careful. Turn everything down.
Yes. Okay. I'm
We're
on
gonna
0.
blow everything away.
No.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah. Don't be too loud.
Go ahead.
Seal it up. I don't want to risk blowing it up. It works. Just seal it up and play. Seal it up. I don't want to hurt it. It means a lot to me, that pedal. I don't want to risk.
What do you think, huh?
I love it. Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
Got
It's
that.
awesome. Yep.
All right, everyone. Pudge needs his donations.
Oh,
He needs
Pudge.
his donations.
He needs a new brain or see a doctor or something like that. Heavy medications are necessary and in order. And called for by protocol and every other good and acceptable measure and concept. Yeah, right, Pudge? That's all true, right?
Well, it actually sounded pretty cool.
Just that last piece.
Yeah, it was like I plugged it in. Sounded fucking killer.
I just don't want to risk the. I want the pedal to be completely intact before I.
All right, everyone. Pudge needs his donations.
I like to stand up. I don't like sitting down forever. So let me just stand up and get some air. Not the air, but I like to be on my feet more than sitting down. Just a personal preference. Or how people stay in their cars all day. They just drive around. If they ever stand up on their feet, Jesus, I don't know how they do it. They just put the pedal to the metal and they're down the road, but they
Dude,
don't do
my ass has been getting like SpongeBob SquarePants because I've just been doing this shit for hours on end. Picture one morning I woke up and I was at the bench at like 8 a.m. No, 6 a.m. and I didn't go to bed till 3 a.m.
That's 21 hours.
I was 21 hours at the bench. That's when I say that I will never get my time back.
No, you'll never get your proper compensation for time rendered. No, you won't. The best you can do, Matterator, is change the world with a great pedal that's never been thought of and wouldn't have been thought of without you.
Oh yeah, well you're the inspiration of it, man.
Well, thank you, man. That seems to be the truth, because it was all in search of a sound for me and us and our recordings, and we were doing great, but all I had was this rat pedal from like 1988. That's pushing 40 years old, and the sucker was ready to die. And the Matterator said, "Well, tell you what, Jimmie, I'll take one for the team. I'll make you a new thing." And I named it the Ratterator. And fast forward 9 or 10, 6, 17 months. I don't know how long it took him, but now we have the Ratterator. So thank you, Matterator. And not to toot my horn, but I inspired him to make
that's something important for, I think, people, is that it's good to collaborate, because you never know when an idea is going to come up.
Yeah.
Or what road it leads you down.
You're right.
Now, the reason why are people afraid to collaborate?
Don't trust each other.
Because of dick holes.
That make
don't be a biz. Don't be a pudge.
Don't give.
There's a reason why people don't step out and won't take chances, because
there's so many dick shits like.
There's a bunch of dick holes. And then what's funny though is the dick holes, the bulliers, they're the most susceptible. They've actually been dick holed their whole life too.
Yeah,
they've done studies on that.
They're paying it forward.
What drives them nuts is I don't give a shit, and I know
Yeah.
They can say whatever they want, you know. It doesn't affect me. I grew up in a large household with lots of siblings, and we love to argue. We love a good argument. So
and you argued face to face. You argued face to face, not on the keyboard.
And plus, I grew up in the '80s. You know,
we grew up in the '80s.
People,
dude, it was the '80s. Just go back and Google it. I mean, can I give an example? Never mind. I can tell you don't want to hear it. But
No,
I've been through some shit, you guys. And you know, it was fair game on the playground. It was fair game at home. It was fair game when you go to the store. If someone was bigger than you,
give an example. I like that example where someone at his school, a group of boys, knew that he liked a certain girl, and they asked him to go say something to her, and that it would be good, right? And you, being Aspie, just didn't know any better.
Didn't know any better. And the thing they asked me to say was, "Do you have any diseases?"
Yeah.
This girl was hot. She liked me. The other guys were jealous, but they knew they could probably pull a fast one on me because I'm kind of like borderline, like naive and stupid in some ways. So they said,
"Well, no, I liken it to a blind spot. You're literally like, and that's why social media is actually the worst thing for you.
Yeah, the worst thing in the world because I'll read everything wrong every time, all the time.
You'll get phone calls. Yeah, it's
bad.
literally like you just have a blind spot.
So they said, go ask this girl. Go ask her. Her name was Evola. I like that name. And they said, go ask her if she has any diseases. And they said it with a straight face, like I thought they were actually meant well, like they were trying to help me. And I go up to her and I go, hey, do you have any diseases? And she looks at me and just says, fuck you. And she walks away, and they all these friends, quote unquote, started laughing their asses off at me, at my expense. And that's just a day in the life. That's not even something that didn't happen like regularly. That kind of thing. I'm not saying every story was this exactly that. But they dicked with me because I was smart and because I was Aspie, which also meant I was dumb. And they thought, he's a playground for us. We're going to have a field day. So one of the guys that picked on me first off, right off the base, 8th grade, he pushed me and he laughed with his friends, and he did that about 10 times. His name was Chris. I don't know his last name. I wouldn't tell you if I did. I don't want to know. So I ended up tutoring math to other students in my high school. The school gave me $3 an hour to teach math to other students. And guess who one of my first students was? It was Chris. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and he looked at me like he thought I was going to really give it to him. Like, man, I'm going to really roll him over with it. And I didn't. I just said, hey, man, what's your thing? What do you need to know? And he looked up at me again, and he looked at me like, what? You're not going to, like, put my head through the shit? And I looked at him like, no, you're all right. Let's just do this. I didn't return evil for evil. I didn't do to him not only what he did to me, but what I could have done in return. I didn't do it. So, and now here I am, shirtless guy, 58 years old, healthy as fuck. You don't even realize how healthy I am. It's whatever. I'm still here. I'm healthy. I'm standing. I'm walking, and I'm doing Shirtless Guy YouTube channel. And God, I don't know where these friends of mine even are, much less where are they? What are they doing? Are they even alive? And I'm still here.
And not only that, you're a professional. $679 the bid's up to. $679. Get it while you can, folks.
And since you guys pushed
it while you can.
And since you guys pushed the issue, he's going to pay me my third of it, which is my share in cash live. Like anybody that says I'm not professional, I'll have like $160. I forget what it is now. $116. Wait, I have to think about that. $160. It says they're wrong, essentially. I think that's how the math works.
You're going to be
$160.
$220 richer tomorrow.
It'll show that I'm not. I do have a job and I'm a professional.
He is.
Yeah.
And you're an influencer too. You caused Pudge to go seek help, and that was helpful to the community.
And that might have saved his life. A penny to toast to that. I can't. It's good for business for these people that I have a blind spot, that I'm not all there when it comes to some certain things so they can push my buttons here and there. But really, I give good energy. I don't hold grudges, and I try to mean what I say. I try to respect authority and respect my elders, but I have people that think that they can pull one over on me.
Yeah.
Or either that, or they're just flat out jealous. There's that. You never know.
We all watched a video in timeout for 1 minute.
Yeah.
For 1 minute.
Go chill and eat a
We
Dorito.
We put a dunce hat on him, had him sit in the corner.
Go
come back out.
Go have a cookie and a glass of milk and come back nice and a changed person.
Yes. Now behave yourself, boy.
Hey, that reminds me. Not exactly, but it made me think of you guys. You guys think you're badasses or whatever. You know, a caretaker grading all. You guys wouldn't even want to look for my dad when he was in his prime. You know, yeah, I know he had Lou Gehrig's at the end and he gained some weight and blah blah blah. When that dude was rolling, you'd shut your fucking mouths, every one of you.
Hey, let's play this.
That's enough said. You guys get that, right? Yeah, let's play it. I'm mad now.
Play.
All right, I'm playing. But
you're gonna test your pedal out.
Yeah. Better than it ever was. Volume is 6, tone is 5.
Trim pot in here that adjusts all that.
Okay, thank you. At least we test it right.
So yeah, I mean personally, I'd like to thank everyone that bid on the pedal and gave us a chance, you know, and makes makes Jim an honest man, or as Biz would say, Jom.
Makes an honest man, makes an honest bastard out of me.
Yeah, because
yeah, really.
It's good, man.
It's all good. I love you guys. Thanks for being on Team Shirtless Guy.
Okay, we're gonna try it again.
Try it again.
put a little trim prod on the compressor board. Now I was able to make this compressor board even smaller.
Yeah. So it fits in
The more recent version
than I had before, right?
Well, I rebuilt the one, but the latest one I just put in to have printed. So I had 2 boards printed this weekend, and one is the high pass,
right,
and one is the compressor. I have to do the notch filter, and I have to do the
assassins,
the dual assassins. Yeah, it's the notch, and then I have to do the Aurora curtain. I have to have those boards printed out. Then I have to have the main board printed, and they're all going to mount differently. It's all going to be surface
wall of
mount.
ice? Is that one good already?
Yeah, the wall of ice is already sent out to be printed,
Yeah.
and I ordered 50 of them.
Wow. Jeez, cool.
Yeah. So.
We'd like to sell a pedal every week. We'd like to put on one for auction every week, and just see how it goes.
But these there's only
7 of these. 10 were made and 7 are available.
10.
Or is it 5?
I took one. You're taking one.
Yeah.
I already have one promised to like 3 other people.
So there's 6 for sale.
So there's like
6 pushing 5.
5 for sale.
5 for sale. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and anyways, yeah. So, what do we have?
Any more stragglers? Hate stragglers?
No, just the usual suspects.
Yeah, really.
But we have a bunch of people bidding on the pedal, and
cool.
No, they aren't 0 feedback. We had one person with 0 feedback that bid like $1,000 on it and then withdrew the bid right away. Obviously it was Pudge or someone along that lines.
Yeah,
you know.
someone Pudge, one of his ultimate friends, buddies and pals.
It was doing that, but eBay kind of clamped down on a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
So the trolls try and do that, but you can't really do that with eBay.
Yeah.
So
there's that.
Because you can get into fraud type stuff and be federally investigated. Like it's a crime.
Right.
But I think one of the haters will get in trouble one of these days.
Yeah.
Okay, keep playing. Take that long. It's just that I don't know why it keeps. I think it may have hit something when I was putting it down in here.
Yeah,
the trim pot
nudged it out of its alignment.
Yeah. Yeah, I coated all the metal sides with Bakelite sheets. So this whole pedal has basically Bakelite. You know what Bakelite is?
Never heard
it's
of
kind
it.
of like they use it for transistors. It's like non-conductive plastic sheets that are almost like glass-like.
They don't
But
connect.
there's 0 conductance.
Yeah.
So what I did is I didn't have a big enough sheet. So what I did is I tiled it with epoxy. Epoxy is non-conductive too, like clear epoxy.
Yeah.
Oh, before I completely button it up, go ahead. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to.
Adios, right?
I'm gonna have to go, or the wife's gonna get pissed.
Yeah, more pissed.
It's like I said, if you want less hits, you don't have to ride the knobs as high. Just take the There's a 2.2K resistor that I was supposed to put in. It didn't put in.
It wasn't right over here, like I handed it to you or something? You forgot
No,
to
I
put it?
put those in.
Uh-huh.
But there's one outside the op amp
That you didn't have in there, huh?
that I was supposed to make the change for.
Mm. Dang.
All right.
Yeah.
Bring the soldering iron back out again. Can't believe that, man. Biz, you be jelly, buddy. Don't be so jelly.
Yeah. I just figured out that.
Life is short, man.
Yeah.
He has good vibes. He must live in like a real hard part of the country.
Yeah. Really.
He's probably back
Oklahoma
east.
or Tennessee or.
He's probably back east with Pudge.
Yeah, really having a good time. Did you do it already?
No, I'm
Yeah, I
doing it on the other. Go ahead.
When you fix mine, it's gonna be better than this. I can tell. Mine's better. Talking. So Alan Holdsworth suggests that you do more than 3 notes per string. So I try to do that sometimes. Get you out of playing the same thing over and over again. Convenient and easy to slip into playing 3 notes per string, and it does sound good. different technically or not. That's quite one way to do it. There's always a different way you're not doing it. You're going to challenge you. This just might be one thing. That's what fun is.
Ready?
Ready.
Go ahead.
I love it. We do something. Not
Sure,
good.
play it. Play it.
You just last time will work. It will
Well,
not.
I took it apart, so
Yeah.
it's kind of finicky, that one little pot.
Little dude, huh?
You see why I have the screwdriver?
Yeah, take sure it would be. Yeah, I get it. That's gonna give me time to think about what I'm gonna do anyway, which is a good thing in its own self. But if you get right this time, I'm gonna do a tribute here.
Okay, so let me,
Musical.
I'm gonna plug this in, and then,
You think you got it now already?
well, no, I'm gonna
Oh,
adjust the volume down.
adjust it now.
Hold on, just a second. Okay, volume down. Okay, go ahead.
Non-compression. Want the compression just slightly louder. Good enough. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Look at the lights. Like, do it.
Yeah,
Wa-
yeah.
watch this.
Yeah. The other one is perfect. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Alright.
Could be a little loud on the compression side though, but I like
Well,
it.
I want
You
them
don't.
both
You want it.
even.
You want it to be even, not what I think sounds good right now, but what's going to make it even, Steven.
Because you
for-
can always turn the volume up later, but
That's true.
we don't want any big surprises when people
Yes.
flip the switch. It can't be like 5 times as loud.
Right.
It's a
Right.
little bit louder, which is kind of cool. You know?
Yeah, but not. We don't need it more louder like I'm suggesting, right?
Yeah. Let me make sure just by putting the lid on it. Didn't.
Didn't
Go ahead.
Without. Love that even better. That sounds better than sounding when it was open. Yeah.
All right. Keep playing.
Okay. I don't want to mess up the juice though. I don't want to screw it up.
No, it's all right.
to hold me, but I'm showing you the door. Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Cause I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith.
See where the bidding's up to.
I reconsider my foolish notions, trying to get my heart up full. Oh baby, I reconsider my foolish notions.
Oh buddy,
Need someone to help me, but I'm
$699.
Wow. Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Cause I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, 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 baby. I know that everybody.
All right, folks, we're at $699. Wow, it's amazing.
Can't help but think of yesterday. Another good time me down to Lucky Boy Rose. Times in ocean, trying to get my heart up. Baby, I've reconsidered my foolish notions. I need someone to hold me, but I'm showing you the door. Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. Thank you, George.
Okay. Well, I gotta head off.
He's gotta go. I should know the words better to that. The words is a hard hang up for me. But they're there. I could learn them again. Love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll. Thank you for the
thanks you guys, and thanks to everyone that put in the bids. Really appreciate it. Jimmie does. You're making an honest man
out of the bastard child.
even if these pedals went for like $1,000 a piece, I myself, it's not a profitable adventure.
No.
I spent so many hours hand soldering this stuff. It's ridiculous.
It's incomprehensible compared to the finite amount that we're getting compensated for.
I had some last compression stuff that I was doing. I wasn't happy with how the compressor was like biting.
Yeah.
And the compressor is a frequency modulation compressor, so I changed a few values. I got that all sorted out. And,
that was they're
and then I did the changes to his while you guys are waiting.
Yeah.
So we can tack on those hours.
Yeah. Well, bill me $1 billion in the next life. Okay, we love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.
See you later,
love
man.
You guys. Love you guys.